The president went big tonight with a theme of American redemption.
We are the nation that put a man on the moon, that dug out the Panama Canal, and that won 2 world wars. We can do anything, we can build anything, and we can dream anything.
Now remember, it's sweeping themes like this that helped him win the election. The president also called on Congress to get off their booties to pass legislation on health care, tax reform, and infrastructure. That all remains to be seen. But with Congress on vacation, the president has the juice and the spotlight. Joining me now, host of Dana on the Blaze TV and nationally syndicated radio host, Dana Loesch. Welcome, Dana.
Kennedy, thanks for having me.
So this is obviously a very important night for the president to redirect the conversation to a more favorable zone for him, definitely switching lanes with the help of a governor who is switching parties. What resonated most with you from the speech?
I think, well, almost all of it, and I think the strategy behind it, Kennedy, this speech was very interesting to me for a number of reasons. I mean, first off, it was, I think, one of the most positive speeches that the president has ever given. And the Republicans showed their cards a little bit with this speech. And because, of course, you have the governor who is flipping from being a Democrat to a Republican, and he also name-checked, you know, certain other office holders there from the stage. This kind of goes to show, in the stage in West Virginia, this is a shot across the bow for the Democrat Party. Trump is looking ahead to 2018 and even further than that, because to me, I saw this speech, I saw the positivity, I saw the president bring a Democrat governor on the stage, and in a way kind of it seemed to sort of in a way take credit for him to becoming a Republican governor, and said, look, I went after your voting base, now I'm coming after your elected officials.
All right, now I want to go one step further, because obviously the governor talked about the personal relationship that he has with the president and hunting with the president's sons. Do you agree with me that this is also a message and a signal to Joe Manchin that it's okay to switch parties and that he might do much better running as a Republican, and that would certainly help the president? Joe Manchin put out a statement saying that he welcomes the president to West Virginia and also wants to work with him closely on tax reform.
Right. Now, I think you're right, Kennedy, with that, because Joe Manchin, albeit, you know, he seems popular in West Virginia, let's not forget that Trump really carried West Virginia. I think it was by 41 points he beat Hillary Clinton. That state was solidly red. And here you have Joe Manchin, who he's a moderate Democrat, but he's still a Democrat in a time when tribalism is at an all-time high. And he does not have an easy re-election ahead of him. He's going to have to go to war. And so switching may actually endear him more to voters. And, of course, it's great strategy for Republicans, because that gives them someone else in the Senate that they could easily slide in and vote for Republican agenda items. I mean, it makes sense.
All right, so Dana, we're talking about this tonight. There was a lot of breaking news, not only this week, but certainly today out of Washington with that grand jury leak. What does the president have to do tomorrow to keep the conversation in this West Virginia stadium?
Not tweet. He needs to not tweet. He needs to not tweet about this impaneled grand jury. He needs to keep the positivity of this speech going. I think he needs to hammer home, too, the flip of Governor Justice to a Republican. I think that it would be great to have some pointed tweet, if he's going to tweet, to actually tweet maybe towards Joe Manchin, talk about, hey, you know, we support a lot of the same things, and continue to build on the platform of this coalition that he's building right now. I mean, whether or not people are critical of the president, he's building a coalition. All he has to do is be laser focused on that and stay away from the Russian stuff, stay away from Bob Mueller, not get into a fight with people. And I think that would help push that down above, below the fold in the media.
All right, and you know, again, sort of echoing what Jeff Flock said, we'll see if General Kelly's influence takes hold, because I think someone like a general would certainly advise him to stay off social media in regards to this investigation, which took a crazy turn today.
Yeah, absolutely. He needs a general, I think, to help keep the staff focused as well and tamper down any leaks. I think it was a great choice, and we'll see how it moves going forward. But this is a great move tonight by the administration. It shows focus. They have a cohesive message. Now they need to keep it.